Okay, let's give you some drills to work on. So the first one is going to be the feet together drill, and this is going to be really good for your balance. So feet really close together. Same takeaway that I've talked about. Feel the grip end of the club moving back first. Feel the smooth changes in direction, and then hit some shots, just trying to focus on keeping your balance. The feet together drill is great for keeping you centered in your golf swing, and that's a big power source. It's also going to help you keep balanced in your golf swing as well, because when you start to lose balance, your central nervous system, your brain can sense that, and it will start to lock body parts out, which is not good when you're swinging the golf club. You know, we need this 3 degrees of motion to be able to strike the ball well and let our central nervous system get on with swinging the golf club in the most efficient way for us. So I recommend hitting 5 shots with your feet together, keeping nice and relaxed, keep the wrists relaxed. As you start down, keep your back to the target, pull the grip end of the club down. And then what you're actually going to feel, you're really going to feel your hands and arms releasing through and whipping through and propelling the club through. So that's the first drill. Feet together, that's going to get your balance right. Second drill is the Tommy Fleetwood stoppers. I know a lot of you on your downswing, as you're coming down, you're trying to lean the shaft forward, or you're trying to push and accelerate the club through. Typically that's because you've broken down the kinetic chain, you've locked something out somewhere along the lines in your downswing or even your backswing, which loses the power, it cuts off the power source. So then you have to try and subconsciously make up by forcing the golf club through to generate more club head speed. So the Tommy Fleetwood stoppers are a great way of helping you release the golf club, but also helping you get the shaft of the GForce swing trainer to unload and square the face up. Because a lot of you who hit this golf club for the first time, you will send the ball way off to the right. And that's one of the reasons why, because you're trying to force the club through, the shaft staying backloaded, the face is staying open, and you're not releasing it, and that's why it's going to the right. So the stoppers force your arms to decelerate and transfer the energy into the club head, which squares the face up and speeds it up as well. So I'm going to make a full swing, and then I'm going to hit it and stop about halfway through. You might find it a little bit difficult to stop halfway through, because when you stop your arms, the momentum from the club will just cock your wrist up a little bit on the way through. But if you can stop your arms here, that would be a great thing to do, and that'll give you the feeling that you need. And you'll strike the ball solid from that position. So the Tommy Fleetwood stoppers are great if you feel like you're rushing everything through or you're forcing everything through. It'll help you feel a much better release on the golf club. You're going to pick up more speed, and it's going to allow you to hit the GForce swing trainer straight. It's going to identify that problem of you rushing in transition and rushing the arms through, causing the shaft to stay backloaded and the face to stay open. Okay, next drill is the close stance drill. The reason why I like this one is, again, it's going to force your arms to slow down and the club head to release. We want the head of the golf club, remember, we want it to swing past the hands on the way through. We don't want to be trying to exaggerate and force this position here. So we need that club head to release, because you're going to strike it better, you're going to pick up a lot more speed as well. So by having your left foot forward and your right foot back, it sort of prevents and stops you from throwing your body into it, and you feel as though you're swinging your arms a little bit more with it. So it'll actually pick up quite a bit of club head speed from doing this drill. So I can really get the sense and feeling of my arms swinging past my body like this, rather than my body, like my shoulders, and getting too aggressive with my shoulders and getting out of position. So that's the feeling you want. The feeling that your arms are swinging past your body on the way through. We don't want the shoulders kicking in here, because it's going to move my head around and everything and put me over the top. So left foot forward, right foot back. Same swing thoughts on the backswing and the pull down in transition. gripped. Okay, you can really feel that snap on the way through. And that's going to help a lot of you out who struggle with distance and also struggle with slicing, because you're going to release the club a lot better. So I did a video recently using a football. This is really going to help you in the transition and the feeling that you need to get. And in that video, which is on my YouTube channel, I'm basically swinging to the top of my backswing with a football in my hands. And the first move down is me throwing the ball down directly opposite my right foot. So I'm keeping my shoulders back, throwing the golf ball down. I also talk about imagining that you're in a swimming pool. So you've got the ball, you're in the pool, and you've got water up to waist height. The feeling we're trying to get as you come down is we're bringing the arms and the ball down, and we're pushing this ball under the water, down, through, and then back out the water the other side. That's a great way of feeling the proper downswing movement, going from wide to narrow, which is what we need. Because if you're in the swimming pool and you came down, if you didn't come down narrow, which is where your arms and ball and everything are closer to your body, and you can apply more force to get that ball down under the water. If you were casting in the swing and did the same thing in the water with the football, and you're over here, it's very difficult to create enough force to get the ball under the water. You're going to feel like you're falling back. So that's a good analogy to get, where coming down, tucking the arms in, you need them close to your body to create that force to get the ball down under the water and then back up the other side. You'd struggle to do it with your arms wide coming down. It'll be pulling you back, which is what happens in your golf swing. So go and check that video out. That's a really good drill to give you the proper feeling of the downswing move. So when you're using a GForce swing trainer, I recommend, if you're starting out, you want to hit 10 balls with the 7-iron, and then 10 balls with your regular 7-iron, and then you work down. So then you're going to do nine balls with the swing trainer, 9 with your regular 7-iron, and then work all the way down to 1-shot swing trainer, 1-shot regular 7-iron. That's how you want to get it, because you want to quickly switch over the feelings. When you're first starting out, you want to hit quite a few with the swing trainer to start with, to pick up that feeling that you're getting. And that key feeling is just feel as though you're swinging it smooth back and through. You're not locking any body parts out. You're staying relaxed. The transition bit's the important bit. Waiting for the wrist to fully cock, waiting for the shaft to load up a little bit, keeping your back to the target as you pull the club down, because from there you're on autopilot. The swing's done. You've got it into position at the top. You've made the right transition. You've made that smooth transition, because the GForce swing trainers help you do that. And then the rest of your swing is on autopilot. So just a quick recap then. Start with half swings. Feel the grip end of the club move away first, so the club head lags behind the hands. And then the momentum of the head as my arms stop will carry on and cock my wrist for me naturally. That's what we want. We don't want to be locking the wrist out or any body part. Keep it nice and free, as you can see here. The best way to feel that is to do one-handed swings. So gripping it nice and relaxed. Swing with your right hand only first. You'll feel the weight of the golf club swinging back and through. That's really important. Focus on the weight of the club swinging. Don't feel like you're having to force and yank this thing around. Swing it nice and smooth back and through. Do the same with your left hand and arm. Naturally the club wants to release. You can see the grip end of the golf club as it gets towards my left leg. It starts to release. I can feel the club head swinging through. Okay, go back to the right hand only. I can feel the momentum of the golf club, feel the weight of it. I can feel the G-force back and through. Get both hands on, get the same feeling. Completely relaxed. Wrists are completely relaxed. The momentum from the golf club's cocking my wrist. I'm getting the club working further back. This is a great way of doing it. I'm making smooth changes in direction. I can feel the wrists fully cocking at the top. And I know my first move down just needs to be a pull. Okay, the arms and club have to come first. Pull the chain down. Feel as though you keep the shoulders back if you have a problem of coming over the top. Okay, then I go to the ball and then fire. Really solid hit. So the key thing is being completely free, like I talked about at the start. Get that right with the GForce swing trainer. Focus on smooth changes in direction. Try not to overload the shaft too much. Try not to feel any jerkiness in your swing. And then you're going to build up some beautiful rhythm and tempo. You're going to have a perfect transition. You're going to have lots of energy because you're not going to break the kinetic chain. You're going to be able to transfer energy from the ground all the way through your body into the golf club, down into the head. So you're going to be able to hit the ball much further, more accuracy, and a lot more solid. And more importantly, you're actually going to enjoy playing golf because there's nothing better than hitting a solid golf shot. Hope you enjoyed that video. There's more on the way using the 3D motion capture system. You know, just giving you a good insight into the golf swing. Keeping it very simple. That's the best way that we learn. And I'm here to help you out. You know, please comment on the video. If you have any questions, you can get in touch with me as well. And I will reply to everybody. Thanks for watching.